What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome back to the Dapper Snapper Gaming channel, and welcome back to MemeGC Monday. Now, today we're bringing you another awesome episode of MemeGC, where we are going to be bringing weird teams onto the live ladder. Now, I've noticed something within these past few weeks in that I've been featuring Ultra Beasts, and not even been meaning to be honest with you, but every battle that I've had has had an Ultra Beast in it, and so today is no different. We are going to be featuring Guzzlord of all things, and I personally love Guzzlord, but his stats are pretty bad. So typically he's considered pretty rough. But on this team right here, it's pretty fun. So this team was able to get, I believe, top 16 at a recent Victory Road tournament. And so I wanted to give this team a try. It looks like a lot of fun. And so we've got a weakness policy Guzzlord, which is awesome. We've got it with a Dusclops. And so Dusclops is there for Trick Room as well as Brick Break to set up your own weakness policy, or you can let your opponent do it. And with Dynamax, you have so much HP, it's nuts. And then we've of course got Tapu Fini, which is pretty common, Amoonguss, and then of course the Incineroar and Celesteela. So we're rocking 2 Ultra Beasts this week because on Wednesday we will not have an Ultra Beast on the team. So I wanted to go ahead and just cover 2 today, and then we're covered for Wednesday, right? So there you go, that's what it's all about. So if you're excited to be able to see this team go absolutely nuts, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. We are on our way to 200 by the end of the year, so if you could help me get there, we're awfully close. I believe we're like 180-ish right now, we're close to it anyway, and so if we could get to 200 by the end of the year, that would be absolutely fantastic. So let's go ahead and jump into game 1. First match of the day here, and we've got some threats, to be honest with you. So we've got Tailwind option, we've got Metagross, which is most likely going to be the, what's it called? Weakness policy. Manectric is weird to see. You don't see a lot of Manectric, you always see Regieleki, so that's kind of interesting to see. Male Indeedee, so possible Trick Room option. This team is very odd, and it makes me a little concerned. I think Guzzlord is a must bring in this match. Besides that, though, I think Fini is also going to be an absolute must bring. And I kind of like Amoonguss here. Amoonguss does really well against everything except for the Talonflame. So I think we just bring Amoonguss. Yeah, I think we bring Amoonguss, Dusclops in the front and Fini and Guzzlord in the back. Yeah, I don't see Celesteela doing very much here. I don't see Incineroar doing a much here, especially with a Kingdra around. I'm wondering if that Kingdra is manual rain or something like that, or if it's just like sniper kind of stuff. This is an odd team. It's a little all over the place, but like I don't hate it. But we'll see. What a way to kick it off, right? Meowstic, Kingdra. Okay, so this looks like prankster stuff with Rain Dance. Yeah, it's specs. Okay. So, yeah, this looks like a Trick Room. And does Meowstic Male get Trick Room? I feel like it doesn't. At least I hope it doesn't. Okay, it does. I'm gonna go for this anyway, just because it doesn't look like it's a Trick Room option. Yeah, it's Helping Hand. Okay. It could just go for Muddy Water here. But if that's the case, then you're not gonna KO the Dusclops. Yeah, it is Muddy Water. Okay. Yeah, does less than half to both. Crits Amoonguss. Yeah, that does a lot of damage on Amoonguss. But we're gonna get the Trick Room off here, and that's fine. And so now we're gonna start putting things to sleep. So yeah, this should be just fine. I can Pain Split the Kingdra. Let's see, I wanna put the Kingdra to sleep, obviously. So I'm gonna Pain Split the Meowstic and Spore the Kingdra. The Kingdra cannot protect. Like that slot can't protect. So I'm pretty free to put whatever wants to be in that slot to sleep. Safeguard. Okay, yep, that is the counterplay right there. Safeguard. Interesting, interesting. So yeah, so no sleeps. No sleeps for me. Very unfortunate. Again, the damage isn't fantastic, but it's not the best either. I really need to get Guzzlord in. So that's a little rough. So I kind of want to go ahead and just like self brick break here. If this is all he's going for, I want to self brick break, switch in Guzzlord. Because I need to knock this out while Trick Room is still up. Because if I let Trick Room expire, then I might just lose. This is extremely risky, but I really don't think that we're going to see... I mean, it can't switch moves. It has to keep going for Muddy Water. And so Guzzlord is pretty safe coming in here. It would have to max in order to change moves. I avoided my own brick break? What? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Why did I avoid my own brick break? Alright, so... yeah, this Kingdra is gone. I'm not dealing with this thing anymore. I'm sure at +2, I should be able to just Oko this thing even if it Dynamaxes, right? I would think so. He stays in. I want to make sure of this. Yes, Wormwind is a guaranteed KO here. So this should be goodbye to Kingdra. And we have one more turn of Trick Room. Alright, no more Kingdra. Very good. We take those. We take those. Now, as far as Meowstic goes, we've seen Rain Dance. We've seen Safeguard. Expanding Force. Okay, so no more Dusclops. We've got one more turn of Trick Room here. So basically, Meowstic can't really touch... Meowstic can't really touch my Guzzlord. I'm pretty sure that's what we're saying here. And I'm going to save Amoonguss here in the back. I don't want to bring that in just yet. Just because of the Safeguard. And Terrain will do the exact same thing, so I don't think we're going to get any sleeps off here, but yes, this is a much better switch in then. Yeah, this is a much better switch in. Okay, so it is going to have priority if it wants to use some kind of a move. Brave Bird doesn't really do anything for you here. I'm just going to Muddy Water and Darkness. Again, I think I can just leave Meowstic alone. Or should I Ooze here? I'm going to Ooze here, actually. I want to raise both of my offenses here on Tapu Fini and on Guzzlord. Tailwind. You didn't really need that, I wouldn't think. Even like once Trick Room ends this next turn, you're not gonna need Tailwind. Oh, that just Okos. Okay, nice. We take those. And that's raising special attack even higher, so this is gonna be a rain boosted Muddy Water. And so now it has become a 3v1 if we knock out this Meowstic right here, which is very possible. Single target, +1 Muddy Water from an offensive Tapu Fini in the rain. Yeah, plenty. Okay. Yeah, I figured just all of the things were stacked against this. So it all depends on what's the last one. And yes, it's in Tailwind, but I'm assuming it's going to be your max option. Manectric. Yeah, you are not going to like this. So yeah, we're just going to Moonblast here. And then I believe we just Darkness here. Yeah, I don't think there's a way that you win this. You know, you knock out Finny this turn. Okay, I mean, you're gonna have to Oko Guzzlord. No matter what, Guzzlord is gonna have to get Oko'd. My terrain is gonna end up being really bad though. Lightning onto Finny, checks out, that's gone. It's not gone. Okay, Finny is an absolute monster. Finny is an absolute monster. It lived on 3. Let's go. Boop. That does good damage. No drop. It does go down to its own life orb, but like, worth it. And then a max darkness. This should be plenty, right? Yeah, let's go. GG to my opponent. Cool game. Cool team. But yeah, the Trick Room just really messed him up, unfortunately, you know, and I feel like it was kind of a waste of your turn as far as with the Talonflame. Because honestly, the Talonflame should have gone for Brave Bird or Dual Wing Beat onto the Tapu Fini, because then Tapu Fini would have gone down to, you know, anything else, or got something on Guzzlord. Although I don't think that there was a way for my opponent to break Guzzlord there at the end. So I think it would have gone the same way either way. I don't think there was a way for my opponent to Oko Guzzlord. So pretty awesome. Guzzlord out here winning games. I'm excited to see it. Let's grab another match. Match number 2, and we've got Galarian Moltres. Fun times here. This is quite scary because Galarian Moltres is very threatening. And what is my way of beating it? That is the question. I believe it is Amoonguss Put It to Sleep. But we've got Tailwind on the other team. We've got Metagross. We've got Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini is always scary, of course. But what is our play here? I think Fini is an absolute must bring. I think Guzzlord we have to bring as well. What is the Incineroar here? Okay, we do have Flare Blitz, which would be nice to carry, as well as the Intimidate for the Dracovish. So I kind of like it. How good does Amoonguss do here? Amoonguss is nice for the Dracovish. Do we want to set up Trick Room here? I feel like it would be nice. So we'll leave these two again. Guzzlord in the back. And then Incineroar. Or do we need Fini here? I feel like Fini would be nice, but... Or do we leave Guzzlord on the bench? And max Fini. No, I think we have to bring Guzzlord. Yeah, I think we have to bring Guzzlord here. This might end up being a little rough, but my opponent has a lot of interesting threats, right? It's a cool team. It's a really cool team. I like it. But I don't see like self-proc weakness policy on Moltres, which is a pretty common strat right now. Whimsicott Metagross, okay. So this just looks like Tailwind strat. And weakness policy, yep. Sash weakness policy makes a lot of sense. And so we're gonna Trick Room and Rage Powder here. This will redirect the Metagross. If the Whimsicott wants to go for an attack, we can't redirect that, but it's not gonna be able to Oko a Dusclops, so that's fine. It should Oko our... It should Oko our Amoonguss though, if it has max Psychic. Now I do want to check to make sure that at +2, can we knock out a Metagross? Because that is a calc I need to know, to be honest. Okay, we do see the max, that's good. Max Darkness at +2 if it is... Let me make sure if it's like max HP. Yeah, max HP guaranteed goes down. So it would have to be like Assault Vest. It would have to be Assault Vest to live. But so we're gonna Rage Powder here, probably lose our Amoonguss, but that's a free switch into Guzzlord. Yep, Tailwind doesn't really help you here. In fact, it makes it worse. Yep, and we do see the Mindstorm, so that probably just knocks out Amoonguss. It does, that's fine. And honestly, we may have been able to get in Guzzlord for free if we were really gonna make a play, but I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, that would have been way too risky. But we go Guzzlord here. And so we're gonna self-proc our weakness policy. We have to, or else we cannot knock out this Metagross. So we're going to Brick Break into Guzzlord. Max Darkness, Metagross, okay. I'm using the wrong Joy-Cons today, so these do still have some Joy-Con drift to them. So I'm just making sure that I don't misclick, because I've done that in the past. I'm sure that you've seen it on the channel where I've misclicked stuff because my Joy-Con drift is going nuts. But so this would force a max guard if my opponent has it, but a lot of Metagross are not. So it is weakness policy, so I mean it's technically possible that it could have Protect, but I think it's unlikely. Especially since you need to carry a steel move and you need to carry a ground move. And then typically you'll carry an ice move in the last slot. So typically they're 4 attacks. And then they do Tailwind so that they don't have to carry the Bullet Punch. Yeah, Brick Break. We don't miss this time, which is good. Missing your own Brick Break is always just like the one time you don't want to miss your attack. And Metagross gone, perfect. We take that. This is, I mean, Metagross being so popular right now and this being able to check it like that, that's so nice. It's so nice. So what does Whimsicott do to us now? I don't really know what your options are here. Moonblast, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot, holy cow. But we get rid of the Dynamax option in 1 turn, so that's fine. But this Whimsicott is a problem, and Finny. So my opponent bringing double Fairy here, which is very scary. So in the back we have Incineroar, right? We do. Okay, so I think I want to Nightshade to break the Whimsicott's Sash, and Ooze to knock out Finny. Or does Finny protect? Because if Finny protects, that could be very unfortunate. And it's kind of an obvious protect, to be honest. I could also just max guard here. I'm gonna max guard. I feel like a Finny protect is very obvious. Did not go for it. But we're gonna go ahead and break the Sash of the Whimsicott. Moonblast into there. Makes sense. Moonblast also into there. Okay. But we break the Sash, which is good. And we are Sludge Bomb, not Sludge Wave, right? Yeah, we are Sludge Bomb. So we can take one of these Mons with us. And I really think that it should be the Finny since we have Incineroar in the back. So let's go ahead and... What do we want to do here? I kind of want to Nightshade Whimsicott again. Yeah. Or actually, let's just double into Finny. Because we've broken the Sash, so it's fine. And Max Ooze into Finny. Again, no Protect. Perfect. So we should be able to take the Finny out with us. And we'll lose Guzzlord. But I think it'll be okay. Famous last words. I think it'll be okay. But so no more Finny, which is good. We don't have Psychic Terrain anymore, which is great because now we can Fake Out. Moonblast gonna take us out for sure. Goodbye, Guzzlord. You did good though. You did good. took out a Metagross and a Tapu Fini, which is extremely valuable. And Dusclops was able to break the Sash, which is fantastic. Now, what is your last? It's a 2v2 situation here. Could go either way, just depending. But we have Fake Out no matter what. So, what is the last? Incineroar and Moltres. Okay. So my opponent is not going to be Weakness Policy because we had that on the Metagross. Intimidate doesn't really make a difference here. We have how many turns of Trick Room? One more turn of Trick Room. This is getting down to the wire, I would say. So we're gonna Nightshade into Whimsicott. We could just knock that out though. Or do I fake out? Do I fake out Moltres here? I think I have to fake out Moltres. Yeah, so we're going to do this. Fake out Moltres. Whimsicott actually helping hands? That is perfect. Why would you not expect me to have fake out here? Boop. No movement for you. And then Nightshade just for a little bit more damage. Okay, so that's good. That's good. We take those. And we're going to Nightshade one more time on Whimsicott. We could just Parting Shot into that thing, into the Moltres. Or Snarl. But, I mean, they'll do the same thing. Just to make it a little bit weaker. I'm just concerned that Dusclops is going to end up biting the dust here. I'm going to Flare Blitz Moltres. I want to get some big damage off if I can. We see another Helping Hand. Makes sense. This is going to hurt. Yeah, Fiery Wrath. That shouldn't do too much to Incineroar. It does not. Very good. Even though he crit me. Please don't flinch. Thank you. Big damage. That really wasn't that great of damage. And we activate Berserk. That's not great. This thing might just... And it's Berry. So it's gonna get Berserk twice. That's not good. That's in fact, that's very bad. Is this enough? It is, okay. No more Helping Hand boosts, which is good. I'm good with that. The Helping Hand boost allowed it to do that much, but then at +1. Yeah, so we're gonna click Pain Split here. I don't think it's going to matter though. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter at all. Yeah, I think this thing's just gonna be able to completely wreck us here. Which is sad. Because Moltres is very, very strong though. It's a very strong mon. Getting rid of the Helping Hand is nice. Hurricane, but it missed. That's what we needed. That is the break we needed. Alright, so we're gonna get Berserk again. Which is very scary. So that's I didn't expect to do that much. So Pain Split actually healed it, which is not good. But it's fine, it's fine. We're gonna click Nightshade here from now on and Flare Blitz here and just hope that we survive a Fiery Wrath. Please. Incineroar barely lives. Can we take this out now? Watch my Pain Split be what makes the difference. Although we do have Berry, so that helps. That helps a lot, actually. I swear, if this thing lives on like 3 HP... It did not. Okay, we're good. It's fine. It's fine. That thing is scary, though. That thing is very, very scary. So, yeah. We were able to work around it, though. Dusclops is an absolute monster, and so is the Incineroar. So, yeah, that game went as well as it could have gone, I guess. But pretty fun game. I'm good with it. I guess we're going to get one more. Last match of the day, and we've got a really cool looking team here. We've got a Nihilego, which we have already shown off on this channel since it dropped again. Regular Zapdos, which is very threatening, by the way. Regular Zapdos is very scary. My team does not like regular Zapdos, to be honest with you, so that's not great. Also, the Gastrodon is looking pretty strong against my team as well, so that could be bad. That could be very bad, actually. Rillaboom doesn't seem like it's too big of a deal, except for against like Finny. I feel like it's a Mungus Dusclops here, right? I feel like that's our best shot. Guzzlord has to come. As far as the last one, I feel like it's Incineroar. Finny's also good here, though. Finny's good against almost everything, and so is Celesteela. I haven't gotten to really show Celesteela off all that much today, have I? I kind of want to bring it, but how much is it really going to do? We carry Earthquake, which is just weakened by the Rillaboom, so I'm going to bring this. Yeah, I'm going to bring that. I think this is fine. I think this is okay. We'll find out. We'll find out. But I also want to say thank you all so much for all of the recent support on the channel. We've gotten quite a few new subs here in the past few days, and you guys are watching the videos. You guys are watching the videos for a decent amount of time, which is absolutely fantastic. And I'm just very thankful for all of you coming out and supporting the channel. So thank you all so much. So we've got Incineroar and Zapdos. Is this a bad thing? I guess it could be. It very well could be. Life Orb, AV. AV seems bad. But then again, what do you do to Guzzlord outside of like Parting Shot? Not much, right? I wouldn't think you do a whole lot. I do have to Rage Powder here, I think, and go for Trick Room. We might see a Switch Out or something, or a Heat Wave. Heat Wave also seems possible. Could also see Fake Out. But I think we're all right either way here. We should be fine, right? We should be fine. Because Parting Shot doesn't do you any good. Zapdos really isn't doing a ton here outside of maybe maxing and going for Max Airstream. Okay. So yeah, it does get Hurricane now, so it can go for Max Airstream, and it does a lot of damage now. Yep, we do see the max on that. Zapdos is a very strong mon right now, and I'm wanting to use it in singles as well, because I think that, honestly, Scarf Zapdos on a rain team is looking very, very tempting. So, Rage Powder, probably see, like, a Flare Blitz, Max Airstream, yep, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, that just completely OHKOs me. Oops. I normally run Koba Berry on mine, and that would have allowed me to survive, but this one is running something else. I think it's running Expert Belt so that you can 2-hit KO opposing Tapu Finis, which is a pretty cool calc. We should live this, though, pretty comfortably. Yeah, we don't take very much from that. And so that's fine. So we do get the Trick Room off here. And Incineroar really isn't that big of a threat to the Guzzlord either. Now, how much are we doing to a Zapdos, though? Because I don't think that we can OHKO that. Yeah, we can't OHKO it, but Max Darkness does over half, and we should be able to take anything it wants to go for. So we should be all right, I would say, at least for these. All right, so yeah, we're definitely going for Max Darkness. Wormwind does a little bit more, but I would rather start lowering their special defense. I just think that's a little bit more valuable. And I think I want to go ahead and self-proc weakness policy as well. I think this is fine. The worst thing that the Incineroar can do is Parting Shot, which really isn't that big of a problem. And I mean, the Zapdos isn't going to OHKO us. Max Lightning is doing like a quarter, maybe. So we should be all right, unless this thing's carrying something crazy. If there was like Hidden Power Ice in the game, I might be concerned, but there is not. So yeah, we do a good chunk of damage. And this drop is basically going to negate the Assault Vest on the Incineroar, which is very good. U-turn. Okay, so that would have activated my weakness policy as well, but then I wouldn't have done as big of damage. But yeah, so U-turn actually is, in my opinion, a little bit better than Parting Shot because I get to keep my stats. So yeah, it does a little bit of damage, but like, it's not that bad. Rillaboom, okay. Rillaboom should be fine, I would say. Grassy Glide should not be able to take me out here. Max Lightning, I can take that. Oh, goes to Dusclops. Yeah, I can take that too. So that's actually fine. This turn is okay. And you immediately took away your Rillaboom's terrain, and so now you don't have priority anymore. So that should be fine. I'm gonna max Ooze Rillaboom and Nightshade into Zapdos. I don't know if Nightshade kills though. I don't know if Nightshade kills. We're gonna try it. Him being in red, it probably doesn't. It does, let's go! Let's go. Dusclops coming through, getting a KO. Let's go. Unfortunately, we don't get Beast Boost off of that, but like, let's go Dusclops. And Max Ooze, that just OHKO's Rillaboom. Perfect, let's go. If that's not the hypest way to end an episode, like what is? Let's go. Rillaboom goes down. We get our Beast Boost. Oh yeah. And we've still got at least one more turn of Trick Room, 1 or 2 more turns. And yeah, we're pretty much set here, I would say, no matter what you... Oh, Metagross, yeah, you're done. You're done. You're absolutely done. Incineroar, you Intimidate, I don't care. We go for a Darkness here. Did I bring Finny in the back? I brought my own Incineroar. That should be fine, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna... Well, do we need to take out Metagross here, though? Just since we have our own Incineroar in the back? I don't think we do. I think we just Wormwind here. Yeah, we Wormwind into Incineroar here. And then we can Pain Split Metagross. Yep, I need some health back. Thank you. Nice. And Incineroar's gone. That's through Assault Vest, which is nutty. So we don't get the attack drop on the Metagross, but we don't really need it. And he's actually going to go into the Dusclops, which we survive now because of our Pain Split. Alright, so we are now Small Boy. But we should still have one more turn of Trick Room. Yeah, we do. Oh my gosh, look at these boosts. Oh my gosh, that's just ridiculous. Yeah, just Dark Pulse and Nightshade. Game's over. Battle's canceled, perfect. So yeah, that is how this team works, and honestly, it's awesome. I love Guzzlord. I think it's an absolutely fantastic mon in this kind of a specific scenario. Dark is so good with the poison coverage, with Beast Boost, all of that, because you're boosting your stats, you're lowering their special defense, and so every time your damage is just stacking, and eventually it just becomes something that you just can't stop. And so it's just an absolutely fantastic team to play. Right here is the rental code if you want to try it out for yourself. And of course, the creators' links will be down in the description below, like always, as well as a rental code, or a Pokepaste rather, so you can try it out on Showdown if you would like to as well. This team's awesome. I really highly recommend you testing it out. Now, Wednesday, we are going to have an Ubers match for you. I hope you're looking forward to that against a viewer again. And so, as always, if you're interested in battling me in 6v6 singles, let me know in the comments down below or hit me up on Twitter. I do try to get everybody in that asks, and so yeah, that's the pros of being a small channel. So yeah, that is going to be all for today. I will see you on Wednesday for that Ubers match, and until then, I hope you all have a great day and stay safe out there. We'll see you later. Bye bye.